My nose was running. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta always do my little split when I'm right here. You know, it's just the jabs. I'm throwing the hooks off the jab. See, this is the original hook off the jab right here. They, this is what actors, I mean, boxers was what they'll throw it straight out and then hook. That's what they call hook off the jab. Man was throwing it and hooking like that because you really get a opportunity, you get an extra swing when you trying to counterpunch somebody's counterpunching. You want that extra swing, man. You know, like counterpunch, like he hit you, you hit him back. Boom, 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 boom. But I went boom, pow. I'm gonna get the extra punch in. See, I throw him off like that, and boy, I am happy today. Happy as a lamb. Happy, 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 happy. And people gonna want to know, Fleece, why you so happy today? Boy, I tell you, I'm almost in tears. I'm gonna tell them why I'm happy. Hook off the tail. Bing, bing, bing. I love people though, man. I just realized that. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ah, yeah. And I can't wait to visit them countries, man. That's why all my success. Ooh, I'm probably try to reach out to some of them. Then I wish I knew who it was that uh, told us from Amsterdam to come over. Then we got what was it, India? Uh,
I forget where it was.
yeah, I get invites from all over the world. Mhm. Yeah, I will. Oh, what is this? What is this? Is this my book? Yes, it's the book. This is it. Can y'all see it? Yeah, give it a good clap. That's my book. That's my face on the back of it. Y'all see that? Y'all see me right there? That's me. That's my book. It's out. And it's beautiful, man. It even got a table of contents in the section. So I'm happy about this. My book is out and it's selling, man. I'm talking about, I've got people from as far as Amsterdam, India, other countries outside the United States, they are banned the hell out of this book. So I want everybody to know it's out. This is the first volume, book one or book three. We got three books. This is the first. So it's already out. And people is buying it. And see, a lot of things that I didn't explain all the way through my live, I left it in the book. A lot of questions that people want answers to. I want to know about me, how I became the way I became, what changed me, what motivated me, what caused me to go down the path I went down. It's all in this book, man. And I'm telling you, this book is loaded with info. And then I'm telling you something else. You remember I try to tell my fans, right, that I don't like to laugh. You see this section right here? This is the back section. Look at this. I'm gonna show you something. In the back section, you see that article? Look at the date on it at the bottom.
They probably can't see it.
Yeah, they can see it. Can y'all see the date? That's from the Courier Journal. That's from the Courier Journal newspaper. This is the article. When I first went to prison, I was 15, turned 16 in prison. The Courier Journal newspaper came in our and did this article and put it on the front page of the Courier Journal about me. There it is. Look at the date on it. So I got a lot of stuff in this book. Like I said, I don't have no reason to lie, man. A lot of stuff I talk about seems like incredible, man, impossible. I mean, how can a man do 8 months in a strip cell, butt naked, with no blankets, no clothes, no toilet paper? The guards is running through with my food, like this is my food trade. They say, hey, Fleece, child time. When I get ready to reach for it, they'll throw it. Smack it in my bars. My food is everywhere, all over the walls and floors and all this stuff. And I had to eat. So I ate it. You know, I'm going to survive, man. I mean, y'all threw my stuff on the floor, but I'm going to scrape it off the floor and I'm going to eat it. You know, and back then, it wasn't nobody you can run to. Who you going to tell? They going to say, he said what? Y'all be throwing his food on the floor. Oh, shoot. Well, don't believe it. Man, everybody, they got guards that'll tell you. That other guards used to complain about it. I'm not working here to do nobody like this. That's wrong. So, and here I am, a man without an education. Like I said, I ain't go to school. Ain't nobody taught me nothing. I wrote this book, man. You want to know how deep God, the power of God is? I wrote this book without learning. When I went to prison, I couldn't even write my name, man. I was illiterate, for real. But now we got this book out, and it's doing good. It's going to help so many families, so many people. And I'm telling you, they are buying this. And people is like, oh, my God. This man here is so truthful, man. And he's talking about things, and just let me read you something. This section here, this is called in depth. But let me go to this section. Here's a table of contents. The table of contents in my book. This is my book. This is the book that everybody's waiting on. This is the first volume. Somebody got a question?
Got one from Brian Gordon. He donated. Appreciate it, Brian.
Yes.
He said, just finished the book last night. Definitely a must read. Wish both of y'all the best, and Fleece stay with Big Lee. He's a solid brother.
Yes, he is solid.
I appreciate that, man. And thank you for actually reading the book.
Yes. And that's, you know what? That's what other people need to do. Get the book. You want to read something? You want to learn about your kids? You want to learn about your brothers? You want to learn about anybody out here in society that is doing dirt?
You want to better understand
Fleece? By understanding me, reading me, I give you my experience, man, how I came out. And I can guarantee you, this book will answer a lot of questions that you don't have answers to.
Please go on Amazon and put a review in. That'll help us too.
Yeah.
Whatever your review, I'm not telling you what to put in. Just put whatever your opinion is of the book.
Yeah, after you read it, just
we appreciate you buying it for sure.
Yeah. And so I feel good about it. And who was that? Anybody else have a question?
Got one from Booty Over Water said, "Big Booty Fleece, how you doing?"
Man, I'm doing good. Yeah, as you can see, I wrote a book. I wrote a book. I wrote a book. I actually accomplished something. And I'm writing two more. We got two more books coming out, and they gonna be thicker than this because they contain a lot more.
Like I said, book 2 has a whole chapter
Mm-hmm.
of Linda Dynamite.
Yeah.
And that shocked me too.
Yeah. But I'm not. I'm giving you the truth, man. I'm not gonna give it to you sugar coated. I'm not gonna give it to you leaving the stuff out. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and you're gonna identify with that.
It will be some special editions. I just read Mitsu Legend. You're right. It will be some autographed copies. We're trying to arrange it now, so we're letting it circulate a little bit, and then we'll come back through with some autographed copies, and he'll do some signings, and hopefully go around some meet and greets. We got a couple invites to certain states, people that's gonna help organize
Out of the
those.
country.
So yeah,
Amsterdam, India. Man, them people told me, look, we'll pay all expenses. We need you over here in our country. Yeah. So I be going out of the country doing this, man. In them other countries, they as soon as hit the shelf, they sold out. That's how quick it's leaving. You know, especially in foreign countries, man. They ban this book, man. They touch me from all over the world. And over in the United States, yeah, all bookstores and stuff, publishers is contacting, and yeah, they want the book. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be right now. It is good, but it's gonna get better than that when them other two books come out. And then you know what? As I continue writing, I enjoy it. Now I'm getting re-educating myself. I'm getting back into the dictionary. I'm learning grammar, proper grammar, and how to use it, and write it, and how to write more intelligently. Joe English.
the book is here. I see. Thanks for donating, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Thank you, man. There it is, Joe. That's my picture right there. Hey, Joe, let me show you something. That's the article in the back of the book, the Pure Journal in
75.
Yeah, I got the date on June. That article when I first went to prison as a child. You see the date on there? Yeah.
He did write the book. He wrote the book himself.
I wrote the book, man.
And we didn't they didn't over proofread it or edit it to take away from the story.
No.
It's his story.
Yeah, I wrote this book. I accomplished something, man. I feel good about that. I almost feel like crying for real, man. I mean, you know, it's just an accomplishment. And oh boy, I feel like crying, man. I'm telling you, it's been a long road for me, man. I mean, just.
And that article is when I'm giving a brief description of that article. That article, what they did was 50 reporters went down to Kentucky State Prison from radio station, Courier Journals, and news stations. And he was one of the people they interviewed because he had just turned 16 years old, and he was in Kentucky State Prison. So a lot of people said he didn't go to prison until he was 19 and all this stuff. And instead of arguing with people, I just rather put it out like that.
Yeah, this.
He has too much proof to really.
To even go there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's documented proof. You know, who gonna tell the Pure Journal newspaper that they land? It wasn't 1975. I mean, it's right here.
He actually got locked up in 74. but
didn't
he
go.
was in prison right there. They interviewed him.
Yeah, there it is. That's the date. And so I'm now get ready to do some book signing. And
We got Joe English again. Did you tell him about 32nd Street, my nigga?
hey, you know it's in there, bro. Yes, I did. It's in there, Joe. Thank you for asking, and thanks for your donation. But it's in there. Everything's in there, bro.
Think everybody's buying it and reading it.
Yeah, everybody,
It's
man.
appreciated.
I mean, Hollywood went nuts over it. Them people up in Hollywood, they went nuts over it. And then we got people like the dude that did the Medea's movies. What was his name?
Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Uh shoot. They discussing movies, movie deals and stuff off his book, man. His book done generated a lot of stuff, man. People, psychologists and counselors and social workers is buying the book to learn how to deal with the youth. You know,
if your child is acting crazy all of a sudden,
I'm looking like this, sitting on the porch like that, you better ask him what's up. You better bring it out of him, get him to talk. Parents ain't talking to their kids now. They scream at them, run them out of the house, tell them get out of their face. And the kids go outside, and then years later, you hear all this bad stuff about the kids. The kid is this and that, done this and done that. And parents is like, why? Read this book. It'll tell you why. I tell these parents, this is what you're missing. Because can you picture bringing a child in the world and you a woman and you packing this baby in your belly, man, for 9 months. And everybody, you holding people's hand when they tell you push. Here it comes. And you going through all that. And then they bring his baby out. And you look at the baby. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, she's cute. I love you. Mommy loves you. And when you take the kid home, and then 15, 20 years later, your son or your daughter is gay. They in the penitentiary. They done killed somebody. They done been in. And it makes a mama wonder. Hold up. I know I'm not evil. I know that this child that came out of me didn't no demon child come out of me. You know, because them parents is wondering, man, what, they don't even want to talk to a lot of the kids that is locked up. And I found out I said, who you get a letter from? He said, man, my mama and them don't even write me, man. I said, why? I don't know, man. They mad at me because I got locked up. It ain't it. They are mad. The women actually wonder, how did my child get? I know I didn't bring an evil in this world. Did not this evil come out of my body? And they wonder, this ain't right. This is not right. My child could not have done it, but your child did. You read this book, get this book. It's going to tell you parents out there that is stuck on that question. You want to know who's evil? Did evil come out of your stomach? Did it come from you or did it come from the Father? Which one of y'all got the evil seed? All that stuff, don't even worry about it. Get this book. It'll break down to you what's going on. It's going to answer some of them questions, parents, especially the women. They got bad kids. It's going to tell you. If you really concerned about your child, you really concerned about People, period. Raising people, kids. Get this book, man.
Now I know everybody's child don't fall up under that, but
Yeah, everybody's
when
child
when all
don't
of it
fall up on it.
when all of a sudden, where everybody's child don't go through that
Well, they don't.
necessarily.
What evil?
No, what that book says,
No,
but
You missing the point, bro. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
everybody's situation is not exactly like yours. Mine wasn't like yours,
Right.
and I was a big kid. So sometimes it's just parents just need to be more in their kid's life, and it's not necessarily something that happened. Some kids are just bad. Some kids are just adventurous. Some kids do a lot of things, but uh, when your kid is all of a sudden he's tougher than everybody else, he's angry at you for something, or he's angry at
Yeah.
himself, or angry at the world. That's when I would probably look more into maybe being something like that. But most time kids are bad anyway. Uh, they're just not that bad. So it is worth the read to learn certain behaviors and what to
Let me
look
see
for
what
sure.
this. I'm trying to read this. Uh. Well, if you got a question, you can donate and I answer. I'm trying to. Somebody had something in there they was trying to say, but it's not a question. It's not a donated question. So really, I'm not obligated to answer.
Well, I mean, saying if you see something you want to answer, we'll answer it.
I want to know what they said right there.
Which one?
It's gone now. What's this one?
Okay, this is Daddy Locks. Salute, brothers. I'm getting a few copies when I get paid this week. Keep up the true fight. Appreciate it, Daddy
Yeah,
Locks.
yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you. And this is real, man. People get tired of hearing that stuff when, like, you take all the people in churches. Do you know how many churches we have in America? Had over 300 something thousand churches in America. That's not counting all the libraries we got with all the self-help books. It ain't counting all the psychologists, all the counselors, caseworkers in this country. Then you got the Catholics. Then you got all the Muslim stuff going. But look at America. Somebody ain't telling the truth somewhere. It ain't reaching somebody. I seen churches will get piled up. I go to Base Church, one of the best churches in the state of Kentucky. All black. Well, it ain't all black. It's a nice church. And then people go to church and we got one of the best pastors that I ever. I never heard nobody speak the way he speaks. We got a wonderful pastor, and but people go to church and they leave church and come home, and they ain't no different. They ain't no different. So you may ask yourself, something's going on. Why? With all these, Jesus only had 12 people. He started out with 12 people, disciples. He put his teaching and training in them and sent them out. Now y'all go out there and y'all spread the gospel. 12 people. And they accomplished so much, man. Now we got churches filled with hundreds and hundreds of people. We got millions and millions of people in America going to church, man. And what tell me the good. Cause I talk to these people, man. A lot of them people, they come out of church. Hey, what's up, man? I said, what's up? Give me a joint. I said, what? You just come from church? You want a joint? Are you drinking beer, whiskey? Are you in nightclubs and the girls will come home and take off their church clothes and put on their real tight stuff that shows they print and go outside and flirt and whore. And so you tell me, this book here is opens up on a lot of stuff. And people, you won't have If you want to help yourself and your children, if you want to have a household full of decent kids, read this book.
The link is pinned in the comments where you can go order the book.
It's what?
It's pinned in the comments.
Okay. Did y'all hear that part? And get this book. The people that done read this book has already just, hey, it already produced amazing changes in their household. I get comments, I'll tell you, man, this book, I read it, my son read it, my daughter read it. Hey, you know what? Hey, they love this book. It's happening. And so, but it takes somebody real, man. I had to just tell the whole truth, man, in order to really reach somebody. I had to tell the truth. What is this?
Got one from Joe English, 32nd Street, baby. We still pumping D, first family.
All right, Joe. While you pumping that, man, I'm pumping knowledge, bro.
Got Camosis Jones. Can you sign my copy? We're trying to set up something right now. The publishing company handles
we get
all the shipping. So it's gonna have to be either we'll set up something for autographed copies, or we'll do meet and greet in certain areas, and hopefully it's close to you.
Yeah.
But the more we sell, the more we'll be able to travel and schedule him to go around and do meet and greets.
Mm-hmm. And what's this one?
That one from Gold Gorilla Mafia. Fleece, I just want to let you know how proud I am of you. Through all you've been through, still have it in your heart to help the world. God bless you and Big Lee. By the way, I ordered the book as well. Appreciate it, Gold Gorilla Mafia.
Yeah, thank you, man. You're right, though. I've been through a lot, but here's what I did 40 years in prison. I got out. And so I was talking to this girl. She said, man, you've been through a whole lot. She said, Fleece, in the 40 years you've been in prison, I lost 3 kids. All got shot and killed. She said, I lost three kids, lost my mama in a car wreck, and my 3 kids got killed, shot. I went on crack. I was cracked out for 12 years. I got help, and I lost everything. I lost my job, my husband. And when she got through talking, she's well now, but it made me realize that my 40 years in there, I was going through it. But people out here, they going through stuff too. Just as worse. So it's like we all in the same boat, And what really inspired me, motivated me in prison is there was a 18-year-old kid. He was from one of them foreign countries where they fighting wars and stuff. He said he was getting ready to get married. His fiancée, she's 19, he's 18. And that his mama and daddy and his uncle, aunties, and cousins, brothers and sisters all went to what they call the marketplace to buy the wedding stuff for the wedding. And everybody on her family went too. Said a suicide bomber came in there, detonated a bomb, and killed all of them at one time. And while he was talking, he lost all that. He lost his whole family in one day. And the news lady that was interviewing him, she said, because I'm expecting for him to cry, break down, and all that. The dude didn't cry nothing, man. He said over here, death is normal, common, something you see every time you walk out of the house. And usually when we walk out, we don't even expect to make it back. They already prepared for all that stuff. But and he was younger than me. At the time, I seen his interview on CNN. Uh, I said, man, that dude, I got strength, bro. So why should I let my situation take me under, right? Even though it was as bad as it is, here's a man lost his whole family, everything. His wife, mama, daddy, uncle, auntie, cousin, brothers and sisters in one day. And he ain't shed a tear. He's kept strong. So that's what really, it was a lot of things that motivated me to stay strong. I knew I had it in me.
Got one from Michael Henry. Was there any way in prison to make the mattress more comfortable?
Yeah. Tear it up, throw it out of your cell. That's it. Sleep on the floor, learn to adjust to the floor. And here's what happened to the mattresses. They used to have a real thick mattress made of cotton when I first went there. But when we went to federal court and I won that lawsuit, my testimony that cost the state $200 million, they took it personal. They came in and told everybody, thanks to Fleece Johnson, we can't afford these big mattresses no more. So they got everybody in little mattresses. And check this out. They got a company in Lexington that that makes the mattresses, and they are designed to hurt your body. They are designed to do it. That's the whole. The maker of the mattress actually designed the mattress. The material used to make the mattress is designed to make your body uncomfortable. And that's why a lot of inmates, we always take blankets, fold them in half, lay it over the mattress, two blankets over the mattress as cushion, and then we put our sheets and stuff on it. That's the only way you get comfortable is like that. Did you make your
Hold on. Got one from Joe English. What chapter of the book is he in?
who?
Joe English.
It's not in this first book.
He gonna be in the. You got him in a book?
Yeah, I got. He got 32nd Street. That's First Family, bro. Yeah, I'll put that in there. That County man, everybody, man, the pals, all the wild pal, all of them. This is First Family, 32nd, man. It's kind of homes though. I live in Southwick, so I I ain't going off in that. But
got one from Black Peel Cape. He said, "Glad you made your mark out here. 9 to 5 ain't it."
well, 95 is it, bro. When you got to pay bills and make a living, and I tried that, but the only thing was stopping me is in the Department of Corrections here in Kentucky. They had an attitude because I whooped them. I whooped their butt. And they try to fix it why I couldn't even find a job out here. I love working, bro. I love working. And to the people who 95, yeah, you gotta do it. You got a choice. You're gonna have to do something to survive out here. You can work, create your own job, or you can work for somebody, or you can steal and take a chance of getting caught, sell dope or whatever. But you got to make a living out of it. You got to do something. Whatever you do, gonna be 95 regardless. Whether you serve, even dope dealers. I talked to some of them out here, and man, they said, man, I'm tired of selling this stuff, bro. I almost shot somebody the other day. You gonna try me with my money, Fleece? I said, bro, it ain't that serious, man. But everybody is trying to come up with a way to make money. I see people babysitting. I see people doing hair. I see them doing whatever they can to make ends meet. Some people go to the casino, play scratch out, play the lottery. I know people done hit them lotteries and stuff too. But look at the hours they put in it, 9 to 5. You're gonna put hours in whatever you do, man. So 9 to 5 is good. We don't know how we roll cause I mean I'm in the book, Joe English,
I didn't see Joe English in there when I read it, but if it means 32nd Street, then yeah, it's you. It's you and the whole
No,
crew.
the 32nd Street is in the second book.
Oh,
Bro.
okay. Well, you mentioned it in there.
Yeah, I know I mentioned it in there, but I didn't mention names, right?
Ah, okay.
I got Joe in there, though. If he don't mind being in her.
Ah, okay. I haven't read
You
the
know, you
second
got
one.
to be careful about people's names you put in things because people sue you if they say they don't like what you said or something like that.
Right.
So you can mention 30 seconds and leave out names. Just tell what it was all about, the first family. And you remember, Joe, I was down on. I'm gonna tell you something, Joe. You didn't know. I was in Eddyville at the time when First Family ended out with Lexington on the basketball court. Lil Rob and Troy, they brothers. Uh, Chris and them, they playing basketball, and Lil Rob popped Chris in the mouth because he fouled him. And Chris didn't want to fight back. When all the dudes in Lexington, they say, hey, bro, you gonna have to get this straight, man. You gonna have to get off his yard, bro. You know, you making a whole Lexington look bad. So they gave Chris a knife, and he came back in the gym. He stuck Rob in the eye, put his eye out, man. And they went to war after Louisville and Lexington. I was already in the hole when this happened, you know, running stuff over. And so when they locked up everybody, I'm talking about, man, they locked up about 60 people. They was letting people out of the hole to make room for people coming in. And them guards are so nasty. They put everybody on, was putting them on the same hall so that when you come out for racking the next day, they can kill each other. I seen that. So I said, you know what? Let me go, let everybody calm down first. Because people, you know, how when you go to the hall, they holler, yeah, man, did a nurse check on your brother, man? Oh, yeah, we're going to kill all of them, bro. No, they stabbed Rob, man, all this stuff. And so I went and talked to everybody. I passed cigarettes out to everybody. But at the time, here's what made everybody laugh. In the hole, they had that cigarette called Midnight Train. It was tobacco that you roll up, right? And all these people locked up, they used to smoking name brand off the yard. They don't smoke roll ups and all this, you know, they smoke, you know, it's a disgust to them. But everybody's locked up and everybody's hyped up. So I said, anybody want anything to smoke? They said, yeah, police. So I was passing out them pouches of midnight train tobacco. And I heard somebody say, man, what the hell is this? They said, come on, police. I said, man, this is all I got, bro. And everybody rolled up. And dude said, yeah, it's strong, man. It'll do, man. Thank you. So after everybody got calmed down, I talked to him. I squashed all that between Louisville and Lexington, man. And everybody got out of the hole, man. And it is what it is, Joe. For real. That's what happened. But for Lee John, you 30, hey man, 30 seconds was it, bro. That's First Family. But anyway, anybody else got a question about this good book? Mm-mm. You know, I saw a woman the other day ago with a child, right? What's wrong with you, EMF? I beat your and she knew me. And I said, what's going on? Why you trying to put your hands on this child? You know why? You know why? And I ain't gonna go for that. Boy, I said, come on. I said, what's wrong, boy? He said, nothing. I said, yeah, it is. What is it? Nothing. I said, okay. Well, it's nothing then. I said, I was thinking about, man, going to the store, man, get some ice cream and stuff like that. And probably go to McDonald's, take your mom. Y'all won't take mine? I said, why would I want to take you? You don't even want to talk to me. I'll talk to you. And he said, just me and you. And I took him a little, walked a couple of steps and what's going on. He said, my mama, I don't like what she did last night. I said, what she did? She was in a room with another woman kissing her. I said, kissing another woman. He said, yeah, it ain't my daddy, that's another woman. And his mama looked at me and said, what did he say? I said, he didn't say nothing. I said, look. How can you raise kids living wrong, bro? But it's a matter of opinion. But anyway, I eventually talked to her, when he wasn't around, and she cried. She said, I love my son to death, Fleece. I want him to be raised better than the way he is now. I said, well, you're going to have to show him respect. You're going to have to learn how to talk to him, even if you got a woman. She's going to have to learn how to talk to him too, And y'all going to have to stop all this cussing him, talking mean to him, tell him get out of your face and calling him names. Talk to him like a human. He's a little man. And she been doing that, man. And their relationship now is good, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, get this book, man. You're going to see some stuff in her. And then people like, all right, Joe, take me out on this, though. We got a lot of people, man, running around with these guns, sagging their pants. I saw a woman sag her pants the other day. Older woman. And I got on with her. She's a good friend of mine, though. I said, you sagging your pants? She's all, get out of here. But she was, right? And but this book here, man, would explore a lot of stuff, man. It has answers to questions, man. It's powerful. And I'm happy, man. I feel I accomplished something, right? I'm not out here stealing. I'm not out here selling dope. Each his own, man. I don't have nothing grudge against nobody that do whatever they do, right? I'm saying I'm done. When I said I was done with the street life, I'm done. Unless the only thing that can bring me back out there is somebody got to really do something like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just thankful that I decided to do something positive with my life rather than throwing it away and trying to hurt people in the process while I'm throwing mine away, right? So if anybody want to know about this book, you want to learn about yourself, get the book. This book will tell you things you ain't going to hear in church. I went to church one day and somebody said, hey, now, let me tell you what this preacher had enough nerve to say to me one day. I'm in Indianapolis. And he was, I talked to everybody. I was talking to some Jehovah's Witnesses. And they gave me some truth on something. So the pastor asked me in front of people, he said, I want to ask you this, young man. Where you learn this from? I said, I was talking to some Jehovah's Witnesses. He's a big white pastor. He said, you know what that tells me? I said, what it tell you? He said, you ain't saved. If you talking to them, you are not saved. I said, let me tell you something. Jesus said in Matthew 24, he said that people's gonna be knocking on heaven's door in the judgment day. And these people he's talking about are the religious people from all, it don't matter what denomination, church, they gonna be hitting on the door, let us in, Jesus. We did this in your name. We visited the prisoners. We fed the poor. We did this and we did that. And I said, Jesus told him, get away from her, workers of iniquity. I don't know you, man. And they're gonna be cast, but they thought that they self-righteousness can get them to heaven. See, I told this pastor, the only person that has the authority to let you into heaven is Jesus. No other way you can get there except through him. You can't just go out and give people bologna sandwiches and stuff and go visit some people at the hospital and say, yeah, I did enough. I know I'm going. No, you ain't. You can't even make that decision. The decision whether you go in or stay out is Jesus' decision. So I told his pastor, you know what tells me? He said, what? I said, you don't know if you are saved. Because that ain't your decision to make. Jesus will make that decision whether you saved or not, whether you done did enough or not. So a lot of that untruth is in the church, man. And I don't preach untruth, man. I keep it real with you. Just like they said, oh, Mary Lou died. And they be rocking back and forth. Oh, Jesus. She's gone to heaven, y'all. She's gone. I know she's up there smiling down. You don't know nothing. That's a lie. You know, the Bible said that the heaven that is already up there is going through stuff up there. God even said it in the Bible that a fault was found there. And he's going to create a new heaven and a new earth. Why create them if the new one, if the old one is already the way it's supposed to be, why would it be room to create a new one? See, this thing going on that I explained in my book, man, that you don't hear in churches, because in churches they pray on your on what they try to tell people what they feel the people want to hear. They don't want to tell them the straight up truth, right? And we got 2 minutes, man. I'm out of here, but I'm happy that I did write a book. And let me tell you something about this book, because people are saying it about me. Let me tell you some of the most disturbing things that happened to me in prison. Princess Diana, when she had a car wreck, I was running my mouth. I was hollering down, hey man, y'all seen the news? The news about Princess Diana? Yeah, man, she's dead, man. I said she laid over in Britain, didn't want to obey the rules of the council. She want to live like she want to live, and she can't do that stuff over there, man. And I talked bad about her. And then a USA newspaper came out, and they had the whole every page about Princess Diana. And when I seen her over in all them African countries, holding them little starving kids, setting them in her lap and feeding them and taking care of them, and her love for people, hey, convicted me, bro. I felt like duty. I remember going to bed and I cried in my sleep, man. I woke up and there was a big old puddle that came out of me on the floor, and I looked over at the toilet to make sure the toilet didn't link it. Yeah, it came from me. But anyway, this is for people. They got, I guess, they want to say something about me. Here's the question you always ask yourself: what are you doing? See, I now ask myself that before I talk about people. Like, you know, what am I doing? Who's I'm trying to reach out to? Who's I'm trying to help? How I'm gonna down somebody that is helping people? And I'm not doing that. So
before we get off here today,
yeah,
that horse you picked still running. Resilience.
My horse is still running.
It's still running.
Is he?
Yeah.
For real?
Still running because I never seen him cross the finish line.
Oh, you trying to make fun of them? See, okay, that's good. That's a good one. Now let me tell y'all about this. Who won?
Mr. Dan or something, Mystical Dan or something like that.
What
it
game?
was the second. I think it's second.
Man, get out of here.
Second or third game.
Nah, I ain't believing it.
Third game.
Third gate horse won the Derby.
Yep. Second gate came in second or third.
And none of the back gates did nothing.
They still running.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Hey, I love y'all, man, and I guess pretty soon, man, when the money hits, I'll be like, I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm gonna still wear what I wear, my blue jeans, my little shoes, and I get a car. It's gonna be just a normal car. I'm not trying to live above nobody's means. Thank y'all. I don't see nothing wrong. Are you